Hi, welcome to the Leadership with Sonia podcast. Everything leadership, life and learning, plus outstanding interviews with great leaders and humans across the globe. Let's get listening and learning.
Hello, it's Sonia, and how are you? Thank you so much for listening to me today. I am so excited about you taking this journey with me. I'm so grateful for you to take some time out of your day to listen to me. We've got this, okay? We're going to just rock it. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Just Rock It. Okay, yes, it's based on another one of my books called Just Rock It. Thought I'd kind of get them out of the way, but I'd also thought I want to share with you around how to just rock it, something that I share with everyone, talk to myself around how I can just rock it as well, because just rocking it is really important. You know that I talk about this a lot, about we only have one life, time is going past really quickly. I don't know about you. I always say this. Can you believe it's already, I don't know, what date is it? Like 19th of January. Time's going past really quickly. And even like every year I kind of go, oh my gosh, like where is the year going? And yeah, yep, it's going quickly. So why don't we live a life where you're just rocking it? We're just kind of embracing who we are and believing in ourselves. Now, the reason why I'm super passionate about this, and I wrote this book, Just Rocket, a book called Just Rocket for my daughter and for everyone else out there that I wanted to, help them just rock it as well. And that's you. That is you. I want you to just rock it. And I wrote it for my daughter because she was really struggling with anxiety and lots of other things due to bullying at school, because she is super beautiful and super kind and super smart, and she got bullied really badly at school, and it was really debilitating for her. And I don't know about you, if you've ever been bullied or someone's tried to pull you down. I've experienced that. And when I hear people and I work with people that today still experience it, whether it is at school or it's in their life or in their work environment, honestly, it does my head in. I get really, really emotional. I actually get really pissed off. I get really angry about it because there's no need for it. There's no need. There's no need for anyone to pull anyone down. Leadership's about lifting each other up, lifting us all up, right? Celebrating our successes and embracing our differences and really caring about other human beings. You know what? You don't have to like everybody. Leadership isn't about popularity. Leadership isn't about being liked. It's okay. Like, one of my favorite books is The Courage to be Disliked. It's okay if we're different, like really, really different, and not values aligned, but that's okay. We don't have to like each other, but we still need to respect each other. We still need to understand that we're both human beings. And I have definitely seen the best and worst of people. And I always stay focused on seeing the best in others, right? And this is why I find coaching such an honor, because when I coach people and I get to know them, oh, wow, what an honor. And I get to see and I get to bring out the best in others, because it's there, right? Well, it's there in most of us, you'd hope. Well, I have seen it. And so anyway, when she was going through this and she was 13 and she ended up leaving school at 14, and that's really challenging for like a young woman. Like, I couldn't fathom it when I was 14 leaving school, right? Because you just didn't have that option. You had to stay at school. And look, she did have to stay at school, but she couldn't because she was just so traumatized about the bullying. And it was actually a really, 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 really challenging time for her. And I'm so proud of her courage and bravery today. And so when I wrote this book for her and everyone else out there to help them just rock it, and there is a disclaimer actually in the book about, if you're a bully, I don't want you to read this book, or if you're a queen bee, bugger off. But you know what? I always think there's something going on for them. So you know what? I'm not going to own that. I can only own my reaction and who I am to things. That's in my circle of control and influence. But I can still have compassion to others, but just, yeah, probably like smiling or maybe laughing at this conversation, or maybe you're reflecting on it going, hang on, easier said than done, or I've experienced that. And, like, and it is really challenging and really traumatizing when you're being bullied or someone's pulling you down or playing games. At the end of the day, right? You need to be the best version of you and stay as best as you can for yourself and just rock it. So I wrote this book because I wanted her to just rock it. I wanted her to see her inner greatness. And how do you just rock it, right? Look, I think it is about things like focusing on what makes you rock. I want you to get, if you can in your mind now, get a piece of paper, write down everything that makes you rock. Kind of write down your strengths. Like I spoke at this event this week and I got everyone to do strength speed dating. And at the time, everyone was looking at me going, what? Like, and I put on some funky Sia music. It's Titanium, which is one of my favorite songs. I love music because that really helps you rock, right? Like, rock it. Anyway, and everyone was strength speed dating. Like, it was awesome. And everyone was like sharing strengths. And I got everyone down. I said, how'd you feel about the strength speed dating? And was like, that was so much fun. That was cool. Like, how'd you feel about listing people's strengths? Loved listing people's strengths. How'd you feel about sharing them? Not as excited about sharing them. It's like, why? Like, like we have to embrace these are our strengths. This is what we're good at. This is what makes us rock. So I want you to piece of paper. And I get it. Humility is important. Okay, I understand that. And it's not, this isn't on like you being arrogant about yourself, or it's not about, I'm the best or whatever. It's this about you folk going, what makes me rock? What's good about me? What's great about me? Like, write it down, like focus on it and just focus on it. Attention goes, energy flows. Let me say that again. Attention goes, energy flows. So true. Attention goes, energy flows. So I'm looking at different cameras while I'm speaking, which is cool because I want to get this message out as much as I can because I want you to focus, focus, focus. Focus is so important. Okay. Because thing is, if you focus on it, you'll start to see the data. And I'm going to share some neuroscience on a different talk about that around the reticular activating system. So stay tuned with that one. But again, what do you focus on? Okay, you start to see. So focus on what makes you rock and write it down. What makes you rock? I am kind. I'm a great speaker. I love to write. I love to paint. I love to teach. I'm great at op shopping. Okay. What makes you rock? I love entertain. Like, think about what you love to do. What are your strengths? What are you passionate about? What makes you rock? Focus on that. Okay. And remember, this is another thing to really help you around just rocking it is your thoughts have power. Your mind is like a stage. Your mind is like a stage, and you are the director of that stage. It's like stage. My mind is stage. You are the director, and only have Oscar award winning actors and actresses on that stage, right? Du-du-du. And the award goes to this amazing thought because that's how the play is going to play out. No one's going to want to buy tickets to a shit play. Who's going to want to have tickets to that? When you've got a great Oscar-winning like stage and thought, it's going to come out in your behavior. People are going to experience that with you because you believe in yourself, right? So your mind's like a computer. Like everything that you are thinking about and focusing on, it's kind of like the more you think about it, the more it's hardwiring it. And then you go searching for, like computer, like, I'm searching for a flight I want to go to New Zealand. And then all of a sudden, Virgin keeps sending you these specials on your laptop to New Zealand. You're like, how did these kind of things, how does it know? It's like, yeah, because you typed it in. It's giving you little kind of prompts. So be careful what you're typing in, what you're thinking, right? Because it'll start to kind of prompt up. So make sure it's Oscar award winning. Make sure it's powerful. Make sure it's positive. And even with your thoughts, sometimes I call it metacognition. Think about your thinking. Like if there's a time that you are sitting there thinking and you're beating yourself up, go, what am I thinking about? This isn't serving me. This is disempowering. Go, no, squash that. I'm going to squash this automatic negative thought. You are the director. Squash it. Get the bad actors and actresses and those people, the bad thoughts off your stage. Just get it off. Ugh. It's driving me mental. How else can you just rock it? Gosh, there's so many things I could say about just how you can just rock it. Do not compare. Don't measure yourself against others. Comparison's the death of joy. So important. Do not compare. Hey, I'm not saying I'm perfect at this. I have done this a couple of times. I did it last year. I do it sometimes when we pitch for leadership programs. Can I tell you? Man, I don't know how many tenders and proposals and meetings and things that we've pitched for, which is amazing because you have to be in the game to win. And I understand it's competition, it's competitive, we're all in business, blah, 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 blah. I get that. Hence, and then I remember when I first started my company 16 years ago, Leadership HQ, people used to say to me, you should see what your competitors are doing. And I go, why would I want to focus on what my competitors are doing? I want to focus on what makes me rock. I want to focus on what I love to do, what I'm passionate about. And then when we lose a tender or someone else wins a proposal or a program, I do the little sneaky peek and go, oh, how did they win it? And what are they doing that we're not doing? Or how do I compare myself with them? And then I go, what am I doing? And I get it. Look, I'm sure there's some advantages to it. Like it's kind of go, oh, okay. Like sometimes I get ideas and I go, okay. Yeah. But I don't compare myself. I go, stop. I'm not going to compare myself because we're different. We're totally different, right? We've got different values. We're just different. Like we're just different in what we offer. We're different in terms of how we deliver. I'm fun. I'm passionate. I get really invested. I really care. You know, we're transfer like I'm sure other people are as well, but we rock this space, this leadership space. I focus on that. I focus we do. We rock it. This is what we rock. I'm going to focus on it. I'm not going to compare myself with others. Comparison's a death of joy. I promise you it is. Don't go on Instagram or social media and go, "Oh my gosh, I want that body. I wish I had that body. Or I wish I had those shoes or that car." It's like, yeah, great. They've got a great body. They've got a great car. They've got great shoes. They're going great holidays. That's wonderful. I go, you know what? Good on them. I've got an awesome body. I love my body. I have, you know, cool shoes. I've got cool stuff. Like we're all different. Like embrace what you do have, right? I think it's really, really important. Just don't measure yourself against others. I think the other thing to just rock it is to love stuff ups. Love stuff ups. Love them. This guy's stuffed up. At the time, you kind of go, they do suck, actually, to be honest. At the time, they do. I know when I've stuffed up, I've gone, oh, this kind of sucked. And then I've gone, okay, is it going to matter in 5 years' time? No. So let's not spend 5 minutes thinking about it. However, what can I learn from this stuff up? What can I learn? Because I'm sure, and I've learned so much more from my stuff ups and mistakes than I have from my successes and achievements. So that's why I embrace stuff ups because I go, you know what? I know I'm going to learn from it. I'm just going to give it a go. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to have courage. So you can just rock it by doing that. And that's how you just rock it by loving stuff ups. I promise you. Promise you. I guarantee it. Okay. And you're probably going to say something or write to me and go, no, no, I don't love stuff ups. I stuffed up. That wasn't fun. Yeah. I'm not saying 100% of them are. But you know what? Most of them are. And that's all that matters. The thing is, if you're stuffing up, you're living. You're actually living. You're out there. You're putting yourself out there. And that's the only thing that matters. And I promise you, you'll laugh at them. Just laugh at them. I laugh at them now. I reflect on some of them and I go, oh my gosh, that was funny. That was pretty funny. Okay. I think it's really, really important as well that you set yourself up for success. Okay. And I'm kind of going to finish on that because there's a lot to just rock it. And I'm going to I don't want to make these too long because you know what my attention span isn't that kind of long, great. So I will have longer ones. I definitely want to interview people, but I want you to set yourself up for success, and I want you to think about, what does success mean to you? Like, what does success mean to you? How do you define success? And also embrace success for yourself. You deserve success. You're worthy of success. Success to me is about significance. Success to me is about my daughter being really healthy and happy. Success to me is making a difference, making an impact. Success to me is doing what makes me happy as well. You know, success to me is I get to paint on a weekend. If I do a painting, that's success. If someone reaches out to me that I work with or is part of a conference I'm speaking at and says, you made a difference to me, that's success. So it's like thinking about, what does success mean to you and making it happen for yourself, doing it for yourself, embracing success for yourself, owning success, but also lifting each other up. If you see success in others, please lift others up if they're successful. I think that's really important because that's what it's about. We need to be lifting up each other, lifting success up for everyone else as well. I think that's really, really important. I promise you it is. That's leadership. So thank you for listening to me today on Just Rocket. because I want you to be out there rocking it. I want you to be out there leading and being a leader. I want you to make it happen. And that's really important to me. So reach out to the team if you would love to know more about anything. If there's any topics or anything you'd love to learn or know more about, reach out to the team. Go to soniamcdonald.com.au, leadershiphq.com.au, outstandingleadershipawards.com.au. And my team at Leadership HQ and Sonia McDonald are always here to serve and support, inspire, and guide you. So if you love to listen to someone speak or watch someone speak, let me know. If you would love to be a speaker, if you'd love to know about a topic or learn more about something, any suggestions, there's so many free things that we have on our websites, our blogs, our resources, just for you. One of our values is wisdom. We will share so much wisdom, and that's what we're about. We're about building a world of great leaders and great humans. And I want to see you lead. Starts with us, right? It starts with you. And I want to see you embrace your inner greatness. And I want that for everybody. So I truly do. It would just make my heart sing. It would totally make my heart sing. So please reach out to us if there's anything we can do to help. And remember, you are amazing. Stay kind, stay courageous, always, and just freaking rock it, right? You've only got this one life, so rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it, just rock it. And I thank you so much from my heart for listening to me today. Thank you.
Thanks so much for listening to the podcast Leadership with Sonia. Find out more about Sonia, her work, and more podcasts at soniamcdonald.com.au and reach out to her and her fabulous team to learn more.